Solid cord. Exactly as expected. BRBR as a surprise bonus, they also sent a 2 PDFs on various paracord projects, and they mailed me a set of instruction cards about how to tie various types of knots, which is pretty cool. Of course, buy this because it's an excellent cord, not for the bonus gifts, cause who knows how long they plan to offer the bonusesbrbrThis. This is my first time buying paracord, and I only was planning to use 4 feet of it, but now with all these extra instructions I'll probably be trying my hand at many more paracord projects.
There is nothing worse than purchasing paracord at a store, just to get home and realize the quality is not what you had hoped. This will not be the case when ordering from this company. You get the best quality, the customer service is off the charts, and that combination makes for a company that will be around for a long time. I use paracord for so many things, too many to even mention. This is by far the best I have ever used, and I've tried many brands over the years. No payment for this review was necessary, because this stuff is that good. The prices are great, and I will never buy from another company again when in need of Paracord.br. I'm editing this review after my experience with the company today. You won't find another company out there that goes the extra mile for their customers. 5 stars is nowhere near enough, so I'm giving them 10. These people are fantastic, and so is their product.
I would highly recommend this product to anyone who uses paracord. I have ordered quite a bit from them in the past for many different uses, and I have to say it is some extremely top quality cord. Not to mention that this is a USA made product and an American company. I replace anything I get that comes with paracord to their cord so that I know I have a good quality, strong cord on my stuff.br. Not to mention their customer service is extremely helpful and fast to answer any questions you have for them. I have never had a problem with anything, but I have had questions for them and they have got back to me faster than I can get my food from the drive-thru sometimes. I carry paracord with me all the time and have over 100 in my personal truck, at least 50 in my work bag at all times, because you just never know what you will need it for. Great company, great product. DJ.
This is very high quality paracord for 550. I've used several different brands, and Tough Grit is far and away the best. I've had other brands exude some weird waxy substance from the melted tip over time, I know, right? My conundrum is that I've used their 770 paracord for a couple of years and am addicted to it. I find paracord useful for about 19 billion things. I even keep a short length with me all the time so I can practice knot tying. Tough Grit 770 is ridiculously strong, has great abrasion resistance, and holds knots as well as anything. I'm assuming the 550 has the same kind of durability, with a slightly lower tensile strength. My warning to you, if you try this stuff, be prepared to be spoiled against anything less.
Wow. I am very pleased, but not shocked, with the quality of the 550 cord from Tough Grit. I've purchased some 550mm spec cord from a local store, and when put side by side to the 550 cord from my friends at Tough Grit, there is just no comparison. On the left is the Tough Grit with 7, 3-strand, inner braids and a marker strand, and the right, 7, 2-strand, inner braids with no marker strand. Dealing with the guys over at Tough Grit is always easy, and they really work hard to make sure you're 100% satisfied with your purchase. Many thanks to everyone at Tough Grit.
These guys are quite professional with how they conduct business on Amazon. They email you after purchase and they tell you about their company and products. The paracord itself is perfect. Being prior Navy, I can say that this paracord is put together perfectly and seals very easily with a lighter after cutting it to length. I've made 2 bracelets and 1 bosun lanyard so far, and it's phenomenal.
This paracord has the tightest wound 7 inner strands that I have seen in a consumer available Type 3 550 paracord. The sheath is also tighter than most of the other 550 paracords have bought. Upon closer inspection, I found it indistinguishable when taken apart side by side next to genuine 3mm parachute cord that consumer paracord is supposed to mimic. However, I still would never use it in place of real parachute cord. The Tough Grit Paracord is 50 more expensive than several other paracords on Amazon, so if you are just going to use it for craft projects you might as well get the cheapest stuff you can buy. FYI, I have found some Type 4 paracord in the past that had similar quality to this, but this is the best quality consumer Type 3 paracord I have found. I have not tested its breaking strength yet, so I can't tell you how it compares to other paracord. Most fail before 550 pounds, or genuine 3mm parachute cord always meets or exceeds 550 pounds in that regard. If anyone has tested the actual breaking strength of this paracord, please post it.
I have purchased and used quite a bit of 550 cord over the past 30 years. 15 of those years were while I was in the military U.S. Army Infantry. This is the best quality that I have found, outside of the military supply system. My supply of 550 around the house was running low, so I pulled the trigger and purchased a 1,000-foot spool of the odd green. They called it camo green. The box arrived today, and here are the results that this obsessive-compulsive old grunt found. The shipping bashed the cardboard spool a little, but that's the mail, right? Using a 25-foot tape measure, I unwound the cord into a 5-gallon bucket in a cord-to-tape measure feed, as the tape measure paid out across the floor, repeating the procedure until the entire spool was counted. Tedious, but accurate. Final tally: 978 feet, 8 inches. 978.8. Close enough to 1,000, for me to accept it. I used a two-person method, where the cord traveled inch for inch with a metal tape measure without the cord being under tension and the second person recording each cycle. In my experience, I have received and measured rolls from various suppliers that were as little as 10 feet over or under the 1,000-foot mark, or 40 feet over or under. The difference can come from the mechanical counter and calibration of it, and the tension of the feed at production, or even the day of the week at the factory. If the length is more than 50 feet off, aka short, on a 1,000-foot spool, then that's when you have an issue. Sometimes the 550 gods give, and sometimes they take a taste.
The 1K-foot spool of green I ordered arrived yesterday. As I was busy, I didn't much with it. So this morning I cut a small piece off to assess what I was getting into with this cord. I was pleasantly surprised. Aside from the spool end being a little bent, it was in perfect condition. As there were no pictures up of a cut piece of cord that I could find when I bought my spool, so I was skeptical about the legitimacy of the product and its advertising, since I've been straight lied to about it before. Until I started pulling at the sheathing, it held pretty well. I was most eager to what was inside. A total of 8 strands that were 7 white and 1 identifier. None of which started to loosen as I rolled it in my finger and inspected it. I have not made anything from this yet, but I'm excited to do so. For now, 5 stars. It's tough grit. What more do you really need to say? 550 test 7-strand cord with identifying strand, neon yellow colors. Good. Made a bracelet out of some of their 750 power cord. I've been wearing that thing for 6 months to a year now, still solid. That one's an odd green, but the color on that hasn't faded. These guys have some awesome customer service. They actually reach out to you and say thank you.